subterfuge, and truth is your reigning world champion. As always, I'm your host, Damien Darko, the purveyor of truth. And to those not familiar with the format of today's show, we're going to take a look at a little bit of current world events before getting right down into the wrestling nitty-gritty for next level grappling entertainment, or so they call themselves now. So on to today's news article over at addictedinfo.com. Oh, and you're going to love this scene today. Today we're going to start off with a little lesson in what I like to call party partisanship. Now, addictinginfo.com has an article entitled 100 Reasons Why President Obama is Not the Same as President Bush. 100 reasons that some crackpot pulled out of his cornhole. Well, let's see. I'm not even going to give you the indignity of going over all this crap, because I already looked at it earlier today. And let me just sift through the lies and just give you right down to the truth here. It's all horseshit. Mostly horseshit. They don't talk about any drone kills. No mention of Benghazi. No mention of the NSA or illegal wiretaps or the NDAA or indefinite detention or torture. I'm sorry, enhanced interrogation techniques. Well, here's a little lesson in party partisanship. These same liberal crackpots, some 7-8 years ago, were on the internet every day crying their ass off. George W. Bush is going to take all my rights away. The Christians are going to take all my rights away. And don't think you're getting off that easy, you Christians over at friggin' Infowars.com, because I've heard your racist remarks against the president already, and yeah, they're inexcusable. And yeah, you let George Bush get away with it back when it was going on. It didn't have a problem until a black man said it. But getting back to my point, you know, it's really funny. It's really funny how when you get behind a horse, that horse, you know, come hell or high water, it has to cross the finish line. And it has to do so with integrity. And such is the problem even in next level grappling entertainment, where certain out-of-favor managerial figures have been, how should I put this, Chris Benoit from the record book. That's right. And now, when new managerial figures who have the support of the people come up and do the exact same behavior, those people are given a free pass. Well, let me tell you something. I know a lot of you saw that match between myself and J.P. Hansen at the last taping. And you want to know why that little debacle had to go down? You want to know why the purveyor of truth had to embarrass the head of this company so badly in his own ring? I'll tell you right here. Because J.P. Hansen, like every other managerial figure, and let me point something out right now. Management. What is the difference between management and government and corporatocracy? They're all the same. Ask a Republican, ask a Democrat. They'll all freaking lie to you because they're all got their own heads up their own ass. They're the same shit, two halves of the same animal, and even in the management of a locally run independent wrestling organization, you will find that it is the human nature of whichever parasite grabs onto the host body to take the free will of the people there and to subvert it to his own cause. Because that person, what that person's really interested in, is setting up a fiefdom to feed their own disgusting ego. And never mind what other dysfunction might be going on in that territory. Never mind that you got, evangelical Christian nutcases running around lecturing people, or that you have guys like Dozer going around killing people and taking people's eyes out. No, those problems won't be solved. But Damien Darko going 3-0, in J.P. Hansen's federation without him having something to say about it? Oh, well, that was just unacceptable. Hansen couldn't stand that Darko had pinfall victories, or at the very least victories, over Phil Banks and P.D. Rock and Abruzzi. No, he thought that he was going to go in there and nip it in the butt before I turned into a problem for him. Because he doesn't like people challenging his power. Just like the last guy, just like the last guy would go completely out of his way to make sure that Damien Darko and the Occupy movement never had their fair turn in the wrestling industry. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, JP Hansen. You can't keep the Occupy army down. Because, see, we are Legion. We are the people. Yeah, despite what certain people have to say about the people in Next Level Grappling Entertainment, we are the 99%, and we are taking it back. We are taking it back from those people. We are taking it back for those people who never got their hotels paid for when they went out on the road, who made $20 for gas money if they were lucky, while people like you are reaping all the profits every live show. No, it's not going to go that way. So may say, JP Hansen, you want to talk about Next Level Grappling Entertainment? Well, you're going to have to get off of your pedestal. You're going to have to come down to my level. The 9th level. This has been Damien Darko, the purveyor of truth.